Chris Boswell set to kick off.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. McCaffrey on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And out across midfield down to the 45. That's good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Room here to run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
22-yard line.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd and short.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Christian McCaffrey.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And the 49er first down.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jackson. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain
that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
McCaffrey on the carry.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Wilson.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Made back at the
this defense really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jackson looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And give him a gain of 37. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he stopped immediately there.
Christian McCaffrey.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The tackle made by Devin.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
2nd and 10. At the Raiders.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's
going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Boswell's kick is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 25-yard line.
To get this drive started. And on the last drive, They were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change? And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles are usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down, make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they can't bring him down. And I think the ball's out. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A 1st down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9.
At the Niners'
Jackson.
32-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete.
Jackson
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Play action. It's Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Andre Johnson, as the 1st half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
49ers 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Here's Hardman on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this 1st half. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own,
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all or nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Off off the play fake. Here's Jackson rolling to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
and he's into the clear. Past the 20. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
To number 19,
Juju Smith-Schuster, 63 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he puts it through. It's a 10-8 game now.
Makes the score Niners 10. Raiders 8.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Running on first down, Eckler. Jamal Adams coming up from the safety spot to make the play.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They go play action with Jackson. He's got it at the 15. He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Andre Johnson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is the absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It sees the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. They've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Play action. Now Jackson. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the 49er first down.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
He's across
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he fires one incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He's got it complete to Gronkowski.
Jackson.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San
Rob
Francisco.
Gronkowski, 30 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said, it's not always an adjustment at half.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
The tackle made by Ronnie Lott. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. With a gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Raiders 15.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Complete, it's Johnson. They find some open field here. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Jackson off the play fake. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard
Christian
line.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 19-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Down 49ers.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
On the carry.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
It's now 4th down.
So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5.
20.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little...
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.